Hi everyone, and welcome back to day 28 of our 31-day yoga journey here on Move with Katie. Thank you so much for joining this journey. We are almost to the end, and I am so grateful that you have been here each and every day, or just today, or some of the days. I'm just grateful for you. So today in our practice, we are going to do a longer vinyasa, and we are going to be glowing because we are going to be our radiant selves here on our mats today. As with any yoga practice, I encourage you to follow what feels right, listen to your body. Over these last 28 days, you've been learning a lot of basics, learning a lot of different ways to move your body. And what I teach you here is stuff that feels good for me and things that I think you're capable of, but maybe for you, something feels better or something feels worse. And the important part of yoga is that you learn to understand yourself. So really do listen to your body as we go through this practice. Feel free to linger where it feels right, to take child's pose if that feels better, or to just sit and breathe, because that, for me, is the essence of everything. With that said, let's get started by sitting in the center of our mats. So take a comfortable seat wherever feels right to you, and let's close down the eyes. This is our Sukhasana, our easy sitting position. So however feels good to you, legs crossed. Maybe you're sitting on a block. Maybe you're sitting on a cushion or a chair. And then take a big breath in through the nose. And exhale out, let it go. Maybe you gently part the lips and sigh, letting all the air out. Next, inhale through the nose. Slightly tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, really feel the elongation of the spine, the lengthening of your neck. And as you exhale, maybe this time it's gently out the nose. See if you can exhale for longer than your inhale. Next, inhale again through the nose. And exhale gently, let it go, slowing down, really centering, connecting with the body, connecting with the breath, inviting your mind to be a little quieter, a little more present. There's always a list of things that we could be doing rather than taking care of ourselves and practicing. But I'm going to invite you to take that list and set it aside. If it feels good to mentally crumple it up in your mind and toss it out, go ahead and do that. This is an invitation to just be here with yourself for the next few minutes. You are worth it. You are worth the glow and the shine. I'll invite you with the next exhale to bring the palms to touch at heart center. Thumbs rest on the sternum. And take a moment to gather your intention for being here. Maybe it's to get a little sweaty. Maybe it's to feel good in your body. Maybe it's just to have some time to yourself. Settle on that intention and hold it in your mind. And then with the next inhale, begin to gently rub the palms together, creating some heat, some friction, warming up from the fingertips first. And when your hands feel really nice and warm, placing them over the closed eyes, nice and gently, feeling the warm palms and fingertips on your face. And then we're going to start by just gently massaging the face. So gently massaging the forehead with the fingertips, massaging the temples with the thumbs, and then fluttering the eyes open as you take the fingers in circles and move them towards the thumbs, towards the temples, and then gently move them towards the cheekbones. Just a nice little facial here, just a little self-love, helping our face glow a little bit. The eyes can be softer, they can remain closed, your option. Moving the fingers, gentle circles down the chin, the jawbone. Maybe tapping the fingers gently. And then walking them back up the jaw towards the ears and then down the neck. Just a nice, gentle, quick little massage here to start the practice. And fluttering the eyes open if they're closed, dropping fingertips by hips, and inhale, reaching the fingertips up overhead. Palms come to touch, look up. Inhale, and as you exhale, cactus the arms out to the side, dropping elbows down, leaving fingertips widespread, lifting the heart. Squeeze the elbows towards one another behind the back body. Inhale, lift fingertips high. Exhale, let's take those cactus arms again, squeezing elbows back and down. Inhale, lift, pull the belly button towards spine. Exhale, one more time, lift the heart, lift the chin, maybe bring a smile to the face, hold the elbows down, and then pull the hands and the elbows back as if you could reach them together behind the back body. That's obviously not possible, it's just a metaphor, just think about it. And then inhale, reach the arms up one more time to the sky. As you exhale, drop right hand to left knee and left hand behind the back body, taking a gentle twist. Inhale, straighten, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist just a little deeper, maybe look over that back shoulder. Next, inhale brings the arms back to center above the head, palms come to touch. Exhale, left hand drops to right knee, right hand drops behind. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the crown of the head, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Next, inhale, brings the gaze forward, palms come to touch above the head one more time. And as you exhale, palms come to the knees, round through the back body, like you're taking a cat pose. Inhale, pull the heart, pull the collarbones through the shoulders, elbows reach back towards the rib cage, arching through the back body, look up. Exhale, round through the back body, press palms into knees, take a nice rounded spine. Inhale, arch the back, tailbone lifts, heart lifts. And then exhale, round through the back body. Feel free to continue this motion, or if it feels right to you, begin to take some circles with the rib cage, just warming up through the spine, warming up through back body, front body, all the organs. A nice little rotation of the rib cage. So rib cage pulls side, forward, side, back. Emphasizing that same arching of the back and puffing up of the back of the heart that we did in those seated cat-cows, but taking some big circles. If you've been circling one direction, here's an invitation to switch. Circle the opposite way, leading with the opposite rib cage that you did before. Nice and warm. Maybe you start to add shoulder rolls into it, if that feels good, or maybe you isolate the rib cage and stick with that motion. Whatever you're doing, make sure it feels good for you. That's the whole point. And then when you're ready, let's find center, sit up nice and tall. We're going to plant our palms and come onto our knees, coming into a tabletop position. In our tabletop position, we'll begin to warm up the wrists. So take a minute, point the fingertips out to the long side of your mat, and we're just going to shift side to side over the wrist. So you begin to feel some of the pressure come into your knuckles, your finger pads, maybe grip the floor, and really start to lubricate those joints. Just shifting your weight gently back and forth, especially through the shoulders. So if you find yourself just wiggling your hips, that's okay, I'm sure it feels good, but it's not going to help us lubricate our wrists. So go ahead and shift that weight into your shoulders and shift back and forth there. One way to emphasize that is to really activate the core and really actively engage belly button towards spine so that your core is stabilizing, your shoulders can bear that weight. And then let's go ahead and flip onto the backs of our hands. Fingertips point towards the knees, thumbs point towards each other. And just go ahead and find some stillness and then curl fingers in towards the wrists, making a fist, and then stretch fingers long. Fingers curl in, make a fist. Stretch fingers long. Let's do this 5 more times. In and out. You got it. In, breathing, belly button to spine, and out. In and out. I didn't count. Let's do one more. In and out. And then let's flip the fingertips forward one more time. And from here, take the fingertips and point them back towards the knees. So the wrists are facing the top short end of your mat, and your thumbs are facing the outside edges of your mat. And we're going to bend into the elbows until the wrist begins to peel off the floor. Then send your hips back towards the heels and peel your hands off the floor until your fingertips slowly come up and off. Then you land on your middle finger and you rock it back. Nice and slow. Knuckles land, palms land, weight sends slightly forward. Let's do that again. Peel the hands back, nice and slow. Engage the core. Engage the triceps towards one another. Peel the fingers back. Then you land on your middle finger and you rock it forward. Do one more of those at your pace. Actively engage wherever you feel yourself dripping. Pull back and then rock it forward. Nice work. Nice warm up. Now point the fingertips forward. Normal tabletop position. And let's inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the heart. Taking our cow belly pose. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Puff up the back of the heart, angry cat. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the back body. Now I'm going to ask you to keep doing this for a few more cycles of breath. But like we did in our seated position, if it feels good to take some circles with the rib cage, I'll invite you to do that at this moment. If it feels good to take some S curves with the spine, dancing it out here in our tabletop position a little bit, do that. If it feels good to remain in that gentle cat-cow rhythm, do that. It's your practice. Glow the way that feels good to you. Whatever you do, focus on that breathing. Every time the belly drops, we inhale. Every time the heart puffs up, we exhale. Really connecting, making a union with breath and body. If you've taken circles one way, go ahead and reverse those circles. Really feel the body beginning to warm. And then with your next inhale, go ahead and find a moment of stillness. Find a flat back, belly button pulls towards spine. And we'll walk our hands out in front of you, taking them nice and long and melting chest towards the floor, coming into a puppy pose. So your tailbone reaches high, your heart reaches for the floor. If that feels really intense, ease into it. Maybe you even take a child's pose. But going ahead and inviting your heart to open up, inviting the shoulders to open, and inviting the chin and heart towards the floor. Really rooting down through the forearms, through the armpits, as if you could reach your armpits into the floor. Pulling belly button towards spine. That'll help to keep your tailbone lifted. Actively engage all of your arm pressing into the floor, giving your heart a little more space to melt. Breathing, luxuriating in this delicious waking up posture. Then with your next inhale, looking forward, placing your pressure into your forearms and beginning to round the back body up until you can come onto your palms, and then gently walking them back into that tabletop position. And then let's work on our balance. Inhale, lift the right leg. See if you can square the hips. So you don't want your hips reaching open. We're not being a dog on a fire hydrant. We're squaring our hips to the floor, reach the right toes back, and then inhale, let's reach the left arm long. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, squeeze everything in towards the center, elbow comes to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Last time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze, and let's hold it here. Lift the knee closer to the armpit. Squeeze the heel closer to the glutes. Press the floor away with the right hand. You got it? Inhale. And as you exhale, set the left hand down. Set the right knee down. Shift side to side. Take a little bit of weight Distribution, side to side. Then inhale, let's lift the left leg. Square the hips to the earth, actively engage the core. And then inhale, lift the right palm. Stay long. And then as you exhale, squeeze everything into the center line, puff up the back of the heart. Inhale, long. Exhale, center. Inhale, long. Exhale, center. Last time, inhale, long. And as you exhale, squeeze everything in, puff up the back of the heart, heel to glute. Hold here. Keep breathing. Actively engage every muscle in your body. You got it. And then press the right hand down. Set the right knee down. Excellent work. Inhale, right leg lifts. And now we're going to jump into our flow. We're nice and warmed up. So as you exhale, bend the elbows towards the rib cage. We're going to let the heart melt to the floor. Come onto the toes of the back foot and lift the right leg to the sky. Chin stand prep. Then as you exhale, we're going to bring the right knee in towards nose, press the floor away, and lift the back knee. Got that? Here we go. Set the back knee down. Right leg lifts. Exhale, lower the chest. This time, see if in one motion you can pull knee into chest and lift the back knee. There you go. Exhale, lower the left knee, lift the right toes high. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, bring everything in. Inhale, set the knees down and lower the chest. Exhale, lift, knee to nose. Inhale, lower the chin and chest, lift the toes. Last time, exhale, knee to nose. Lift the back leg, and then inhale, lower, chin and chest. I said last time, but we're gonna do 1 more. Inhale, bring the nose into chest, and then step the right foot through, coming to a high lunge. Nice work, yogis. Inhale, lift the arms high. High lunge, tuck the tailbone, settle in. Inhale here, and then exhale, cactus out the arms like we did at the beginning of our practice. Lift the heart. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart, and just think about yourself glowing, sharing your brightness, your light. Inhale, back to center. And then as you exhale, straighten the front leg and bend into the back leg. So we're reversing our lunge. Wrap left arm around the belly, give yourself a hug, and then reach right arm up and over, taking a little side bend. It's gonna feel funky. That's okay. Maybe look under the armpit. Breathing, you got it. Then let's switch. Right arm wraps around the belly, left arm lifts up and over, taking a little side bend. Nice work. Actively engage the inner thighs. You got it. And then inhale, drop both arms, coming back into that high lunge, bending through the front leg, straightening through the back. And then with your next exhale, reach the arms forward. This week we worked on a lot of warrior action. So we're gonna step into that warrior 3, shifting your weight forward, coming onto the left toes, and then lifting the left toes up off the ground, reaching the arms forward, coming onto the right leg. Take as many hops as you need, find your balance, find a space on the floor that you can gaze at. It's your drishti, your spot point, somewhere that can help you balance. Grip with the toes, the heel, all 4 corners of your feet. You got it. Maybe smile. And then inhale, bend the right knee slightly and bring the left knee into chest, come to stand. Lift. And as you exhale, cross the left leg over the right knee, coming into eagle. Maybe the toes tap down, maybe the toes wrap. Take your time to find your posture. And then if it feels good, maybe you bring the hands to heart center. Or maybe you cross the right arm over the left and bring the arms to eagle as well. Your choice. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Maybe you sink a little deeper. We'll hang out here for a minute. Reach the elbows forward. See that triangle between your shoulders, the elbows, the chest. See if you can expand it. And maybe you stay here. Or maybe as you exhale, you crunch the elbows in towards the knees, really actively engaging the core. And then inhale, lift. Maybe you do that one more time. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift. And then as we unwind, first unwind the arms, reach right arm back, left arm forward, and then take your left leg. We're gonna keep it lifted, reach it back behind, and we're coming into a twisted half moon. So the left hand goes down, right hand reaches up, left toes reach back. You got it. Balancing, building strength. And then as you exhale, gently set the left toes down, reach the right hand back, left hand forward, twisted lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And then with your next inhale, drop the right hand down, lift left arm up, and we're gonna swing all the way around, opening to a warrior two. Beautiful job, yogis. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, let's plant the palms. We're gonna step it back to a high plank, moving through your vinyasa, or maybe a child's pose, or maybe you meet us in tabletop. If you're taking your vinyasa, chaturanga, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, roll forward onto the toes and bring the knees down. Tabletop position. Inhale, lift the left toes high. Exhale, we're going to bend into the elbows. Heart lowers, leg lifts, coming into that chin stand push-up prep. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck onto the right toes, the back toes, and press up with the arms. Bring left knee into chest, lift right knee off the floor. Remember that motion? Here we are again, you got it. Exhale, press the knee down, lowering chin and chest, lifting left leg. Inhale here, and then exhale, bring knee into nose, lift the back leg. Two more, lower the knee, lower the chest. Exhale, push the floor away, knee comes into nose. Last one, knee lowers, chest lowers. And then tucking the back toes, knee lifts, knee comes into nose, and then step it through. High lunge. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, open cactus the elbows. Lift the heart, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus, lift the heart. And then with your next breath, straighten through the front leg and bend through that back leg, coming into that reverse lunge. Wrap the left arm around the belly. Right arm comes up and over. Nice. Balanced side bend. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Then let's switch sides, wrapping right arm around the belly. Left arm lifts up and over. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Inhale. And then as you exhale, switch the bend of the legs. Left leg bends, right knee straightens, arms lift high. We're coming into that warrior three. So begin to tilt the chest forward, bringing weight into the left leg until you're ready to lift off the right toes, straightening through the left leg and coming into your warrior three. And don't worry, if you fall, we'll catch you. Take your time. Follow your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stay. Next, inhale. Let's bring the right knee into chest. Maybe left knee takes a micro bend. Lifting right knee up, you've got it. Squeeze everything to the middle line. And then as you exhale, crossing the right leg over the left, taking a slight bend. Maybe your knee is just barely crossed. Maybe you're taking a double bind and wrapping the right toes all the way around. Whatever option you're in, it's perfect. If you want to bring your hands to your heart center, palms to touch, it's a great option. Or if you'd like to take that double eagle bind, this time we'll lift our left arm over the right and then wrap the arms into that eagle pose. Squeeze everything to the center line. Invite your elbows away from the body. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe you crunch the elbows in towards the knee, puffing up the back of the heart, that same cat-cow action. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, crunch. You got it, nice and slow. Inhale, lift. Then let's open the arms up. Right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. Right toes unwrap. Right hand reaches down, right toes reach back. twisted half moon. You got it. Inhale here. Then as you exhale, bend into the front knee, touch the back toes down, and lift the arms, twisted lunge. Left arm reaches back, right arm forward. Inhale here. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Next, inhale, go ahead and drop the left hand down, right hand up, and we'll cartwheel open to a warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. With your next inhale, really activate every muscle in your legs. And then as you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, and we'll move through your vinyasa, or maybe a child's pose. Exhaling down to chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale to downward facing. We're gonna take that flow one more time, a little quicker, a few less repetitions, and we'll add on a little bit of fun at the end, okay? So from here, inhale forward, drop your knees. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift the right toes. Inhale, drop the chin, drop the chest, right toes come high, chin stand prep. Tuck onto your back toes. Exhale, knee comes into nose, back toes lift, and we'll step right away into our high lunge. Inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, cactus it out. Straighten through the back legs, reach your arms forward. Front leg straightens, back leg bends. I said that wrong. You got it though. Wrap the belly, side bend, right arm over. Switch the wrap, left arm lifts. Maybe you look up under the left arm. And then as you exhale, bend back into that front leg, reach the arms, reach the heart forward, and lift off those back toes, straightening through the right leg. Warrior three. Inhale, bring the knee into chest, left knee comes up, chest lifts. And as you exhale, right arm crosses left, left leg crosses right, taking that eagle pose. Belly button towards spine. Elbows move away from the shoulders. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, opening up, left hand to floor, left leg reaches back, right arm up, twisted half moon. Inhale here. Exhale, set the back toes down, opening up, twisted lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Next, inhale, cartwheel the arms around, coming into warrior two, and this is where we add on. Inhale here. And as you exhale, straighten through the right leg, and we're sitting back onto the back leg in Skandasana. So left knee bent, set the hips down. This is our retreating warrior, our Skandasana. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Inhale, let's bend back into the right knee, coming back into that warrior two. Opening up the arms. Inhale here. Then as you exhale, drop left hand down, reach right arm up and back, reverse your warrior. Nice side stretch. Inhale. Exhale, maybe smile. You got it. And then with your next exhale, let's straighten through the front leg and bring the right fingertips towards floor. Maybe you grab a block to bring the floor closer, but we'll meet in a triangle pose. Left arm reaches high. Actively lift the kneecaps to engage the muscles of the legs. Press down into all four corners of the feet. Open up the heart towards the sky. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring the left fingertips towards floor. Set the right fingertips on the outside of your right leg. So you're framing your foot. Bend into the knee. And we're going to lift the right toes back to a three-legged downward dog. Inhale, right toes high. Then as you exhale, bend the right heel in towards the hips and begin to open up the hip. Knee is starting to point towards sky. Then we're going to bring all of our weight into the left hand and the outside edge of the left foot. So you're almost coming into a side plank, but we're going to drop the right toes behind you and lift the hips and heart high. Wild thing. Inhale here. And as you exhale, maybe take a circle with the arms, with the right arm. Nice big circle. Maybe reverse the direction. Let the head be soft. Let the gaze be soft. Maybe you take the hand to the back of the heart, lifting the hips, lifting the heart a little higher. Maybe smile. Then inhale, lift the right arm high. Shift the weight back onto the outside edge of the left foot and the palm, and we'll begin to roll ourselves over into a high plank. Inhale here, and then maybe child's pose, or maybe your vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, send hips high. Nice work, yogis. Let's take that all on the opposite side. Inhale, roll forward, knees come to the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale, lower the chest, lift the toes, tuck onto the back foot. And as you exhale, knee comes into nose, back leg lifts. Step the left foot through. Inhale, arms high, high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift the arms and begin to tilt the heart forward. We'll come into that warrior. Oh, nope, we skipped one. Reach, straighten the front leg, bend the back leg. Sorry, team. Here we are. So reaching over to the right side, taking a little side bend. And reaching to the opposite side, arm wraps around belly, taking a side bend. Great job navigating that shift. Y'all are great. Inhale, coming back into your lunge. And then exhaling, reaching heart forward. And now we come into that warrior three. Lift the toes. Reach the crown of the head forward. Inhale here. Exhale, micro bend in the left knee and bring right knee up and into chest. And then as you set right knee over the left leg, coming into eagle, cross left leg over left arm, over right, coming into eagle arms. Inhale here. Exhale, invite the shoulders a little more open by pressing the elbows away from you. Fingertips reach for the sky. And then opening up the arms, opening the legs, right fingertips towards floor, right leg back, left fingertips high, twisted half moon. Inhale here, bend into the front leg, gently set the back toes down, arms lift, twisted lunge. Inhale here, exhale, twist. Then with your next inhale, opening up the arms, cartwheeling to a warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, actively engage the belly button towards spine. With your next exhale, straightening through front leg and bending into back leg, setting into Skandasana, retreating warrior. Stay here for your next inhale and exhale. And then after that, we're going to exhale forward to the front of your mat, coming back into that warrior two. Exhale, right arm drops, reverse the warrior. Inhale here. And as you exhale, straighten through the front leg and drop fingertips towards floor, triangle pose. Inhale, heart opens to the sky, right fingertips reach up. The weight is in your feet, not your hands, making sure that we are actively engaging the legs and the core to support us in this position. Then with your next exhale, gently dropping right fingertips towards floor, bend into the left knee, plant the left hand on the outside of the left foot. Step it back, high plank, moving through a final vinyasa. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift the heart. And then as you exhale, downward facing. Inhale here. And as you exhale, maybe shake your head. Yes, I'm a star. Shake it, no. Nothing can get in my way. Then let's inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, bend the knees. And we're going to swing the feet over to one side and come onto our backs. Now we've been in that eagle posture, taking a couple of standing crunches, but now we're going to practice it here lying on our backs. So take your right leg, cross it over the left, and then see, maybe you take a double bind or maybe not, it doesn't matter, it's what is available into your body. Then reach your arms up high, cross the left arm over the right, and then wrap the wrists around each other. If that doesn't feel right in your body and you'd rather take a prayer position or bring the forearms together, find what feels good to you. Then with your next inhale, let's lift the chest, And exhale, crunch elbows and knees in. Inhale, lengthen, send them apart. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Let's do 5 more. Lengthen. Exhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Crunch. Inhale. Crunch. Last one. Inhale. Crunch. And when you get there, let's hold the elbows and the knees together for 5. Lift your heart. 4. Squeeze your abs. 3. 2. Smile. You got it. 1. Gently set the heart down. Then set the toes down. Undo the bind of the arms. Undo the bind of the legs. And maybe take a little windshield wiper side to side. Letting the arms lay flat. Shifting the knees side to side. Nice work. You ready for the other side? Here we go. So lifting the left leg high. Let's cross it over the right knee. Maybe you take a bind, maybe not, whatever feels right. And then let's take the right arm and cross it over the left. Again, look at that triangle. See if you can lift your elbows away, keeping the elbows and the fingertips nice and long. And then inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, crunch elbows to knees. Inhale, long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, long. Exhale, crunch. Let's do 4 more. Lengthen. Crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Last one, long. Crunch. And let's hold it here. Lift everything. Squeeze for 5. For 4. 3. Smile. You got it. 2. 1. Exhale. Lower the heart. Lower the toes. Undo the bind. Ooh, nice work. Feet as wide as the mat. Drop the hips. Drop the knees side to side. There we go. Nice work, yogis. And to really close out our practice today, we're going to take a couple of twists. You have the option here to take that eagle bind again, if it is what you would like to do. So we're going to lift the knees in towards chest. And if you're taking the bind, wrapping the left knee over the right. And then from here, shifting the hips over to the left side of the mat and dropping them to the right side. If you're not taking the eagle legs, dropping, still shifting the hips to the left and dropping the knees to the right. Arms nice and long. Left shoulder gets heavy. Really cooling down the practice, wringing out the body, allowing your mind time to slow down after that intense, sweaty practice we had. Maybe you look over your left shoulder. Maybe you begin to close down the eyes. Just taking some gentle breaths. Not rushing, but feeling that delicious glow that we've created by sharing energy and space today. And then with your next breath, or when you're ready, bringing the gaze back to center and gently rocking back onto the back body, undoing the bind of the legs, and shifting the hips back towards center. If you've taken the eagle legs, maybe we release the back body by gently windshield wiping the knees a couple of times. And then if you took the bind on one side, I'll invite you to take it on the other, bringing knees into chest, shifting hips over to the right side now, and taking the eagle leg, right leg over left. And then dropping the legs over to the left side of your mat. Inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can invite right shoulder to the floor. Maybe looking over right shoulder. That right side body becomes really nice and heavy, accentuating the twist. Every inhale lengthens the spine a bit. Every exhale finds a millimeter, a nanometer more of space. Just twisting, wringing out all of the energy we've built. And with your next breath, gently bringing the gaze back to center, and then bringing the knees back into chest, shifting the hips to the center of the mat, and taking any final postures that might feel good to you. Maybe you take the knees in small circles. Maybe you take a reclined pigeon or a bridge pose, or maybe, like me, you're ready for our final resting posture, Shavasana. If you're there, bring your knees in towards chest, nice and tight. Wrap the arms around the shins. Bring the forehead to the knees. Give yourself a big squeeze. Maybe tell yourself, you are a star. You're beautiful. I'm grateful. Whatever feels right to you. Squeeze everything. Then exhale. Let it all go. Heels come as wide as the mat. Palms face up. Take up space. You are a star. Literally, we are all stardust. Think about that. As you begin to close down the eyes and settle in the body, I invite you to really stay here and linger in the goodness that is rest. Our lives are meant to be lived with the yin and the yang, the rest and the energy, the Ida and the Pingla. So take this time for yourself, allowing your body to become heavy, feeling the floor beneath you, allowing gravity to help you melt deeper and deeper into these few moments of true rest and relaxation. Let the face be soft. Release the jaw, the tongue in your mouth, the forehead, the brows, maybe the corners of your eyes gently lift in the essence of a smile. And you feel your face become light while the rest of the body becomes heavy. There's no need to control in these moments. Just let go and be with what is. As with any practice, I invite you to remain here as long as feels right to you. But if you are ready to gently become aware of the space we're in, start by deepening the breath, reconnecting with the prana, the breath, the life force that moves within all of us. And then gently, with intention, wiggling fingers and toes, maybe rolling the wrists and the ankles, gently awakening back into the space, the present moment. And with your next big inhale, reaching the arms high overhead, bringing the feet together, toes point, big, long, full body stretch. And as you exhale, rocking onto one side, knees come into chest, heads cradled in the arms, coming into that fetal position, that sleeping, restful position, ready for rebirth into the day. And slowly, with intention, keeping the eyes soft or closed, pressing yourself back up to that Sukhasana, that easy seated position where we began our practice. As you inhale, lengthening the spine, the crown of the head reaches up, chin, tailbone slightly tucks. Exhale, an invitation to bring the palms to heart center. Let the face be soft. Let the heart be full of gratitude. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. The highest in me bows to the highest in you. Namaste. Thank you, my friends, for joining me today. It has been an absolute pleasure to flow with you, and I cannot wait to see you again tomorrow. I hope that you have a delightful rest of your day, however long that may be. And as always, if you are enjoying this, please do like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and hopefully we can bring this glowing attitude to as many people as possible. See you tomorrow.